out on it. Why? Because they need to. What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to the Chris Miles Show. There is so much bullshit going on. There is so much bullshit going on, too. We had to weigh in on the bullshit. Now, everybody is talking about the situation that happened between that of Corey Holcomb and Antoine Daniels. Okay? Everybody's talking about what happened between that of Corey Holcomb and that of Antoine Daniels. Let me say this. For at least about 3 or 4 months, I have literally tried to engage that of Antoine Daniels. I have tried relentlessly to engage this guy. But quite naturally, I have not been able to engage him. Well, I'll say he has not responded to any of my engagements. I do not follow this guy, none of his content. I think initially I started out following him on YouTube as I started to build my platform. He had done a few things with that of Charleston White, and that communication between those two faded. So from that aspect, I was, paying close attention to a lot of the stuff that he was doing, but that went away. A couple of people that's actually connected to the Chris Miles Show who I would say that's conservative in ideology was constantly, routinely pushing a lot of his shit to me. And I started watching this guy, man, and I was like, man, this dude is a Trumpster. Like, he's all over the fucking place. So I started to do some research, and then as I did the research, I started to figure out and uncover that although he's a brother, he's not interconnected to our story. Like, he's of the tribe of Levi, and we are of the tribe of Judah. But nevertheless, that's a conversation for another day. But anyway, so I started to, like I say, watch this guy with much enthusiasm, and I was just not vibing with him. I wasn't feeling a lot of his shit. Because, as Corey Holcomb said, he don't hold the people accountable that he should be holding accountable. And I took issue with that. So, now to the aspect of that of Corey Holcomb, me and that brother have a lot of shit in common. Like, we have a lot of things in common. And I vibe with Corey. I've never met him in person, but I vibe with his content. You know what I'm saying? You can actually detect realism, and then you can detect other shit that's people are actually doing it for the aspect of wanting to make money. Which brings me to the next person out there I want to talk about, which is Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith knows of me. Okay. We have engaged each other via social media a few times back, dating back to 2022 and coming forward. Stephen A., I posted some stuff and said some stuff, it got to him, and he said some shit, and it kind of went back and forth, and it dissipated. Nevertheless, Stephen A. here, as of, I think last year, got a big contract with that of Disney. And since then, he has been like all over the fucking place. Like, he's saying outlandish shit. He's just, there's no balance with him. He will put negative energy out, and when he's called out on it, he'll come back and try to balance the shit. Like, he's attacked Joy Reid. He's attacked Jasmine Crockett. He got the guy Kellerman off of the show He's been into it with the guy from Alabama. And his name was on my tongue. I can't even think of it. The guy played football. Terrell Owens, excuse me. And Terrell Owens has said he was going to put his foot in his ass. He got into it with that of LeBron James because he said some fucked up shit about LeBron James' son. What most people, now I can't actually prove this to be factual, but I'm willing to bet everything on this. You all notice that Stephen A is no longer covering the NBA. Okay? I don't really think he even do a lot of, when they on there talking about on First Take, they don't do a lot of NBA talk on there. Like, this guy's not covering the NBA. Y'all want to know why that is? That's because of LeBron James. Okay? They got his ass completely off of talking about the NBA and basketball. He got into it with that of Draymond Green. Like, this guy is fucking getting into it with everybody, man. He has a misnomer when it comes to facts. And your opinion does not become facts. So everybody is calling out Stephen A. Smith. And if you notice something, what I'm doing, I'm lumping Stephen A. Smith and that of Antoine Daniels in the same cereal box. Why? Because these two niggas do not hold white people accountable like they do black people. And then Stephen A. want to come out and he wants to say, I'm from Hollis Queen, I'm from the street, I'm this and that. Man, that shit don't mean a fuck thing when you are out there and you are doing things that's not suitable for the community. And one thing black people realize and know, is that you have to have something to stand on. And I think what happens over a period of time, we get shit misconstrued when we get to a certain echelon in life. We get misconstrued our thought process. And a part of that thought process is we start to trip like that of Antoine Daniels and that of Stephen A. Now, one of the things about Antoine Daniels that I noticed, he will show on his X account, he will actually show black people on there doing certain things. He sits there with his flicked looking ass frames on. He sits there with this, I don't know, this nonchalant ass look, and he's critiquing, the content. This is the thing with me. Really, for all of this stuff that I see going on with these guys, like, well, Stephen A stuff is top notch, but Antoine Daniels shit looks like, I mean, it's for him to claim he got all he got. His production is cheap. Like, nigga, you got all this fucking money that you claim, and I'm not doubting, I'm not counting your fucking checking account, but your production, nigga, is cheap. You got fucking cheap production. Stephen A, on the other hand, his shit is top notch. And I think that's what Stephen A has fucked up on, because he has actually gone off on the deep end about so many fucking things. Like, niggas, stick to talking about sports. That's your forte. That's what you do. Leave politics alone. And so Antoine, as I say, he got into it with that of Corey Holcomb, and he wanted to say Corey Holcomb was sucking dick. Well, nigga, let me say this. You are the one, Antoine, sucking dick. And you have been sucking the dick of white supremacy. Your black ass came out and said that you don't see color. You can't vibe with the color. Even God vibes with color. Why? Because you got the red bird, you got the black bird, you got the white bird, you got the speckled bird. You look at the trees. You look at all of the elements out there that God ever gave us has color. Even the vegetables we eat are colored. And those vegetables provide certain essentials for the body. You got the purple onion, you got the green onion, you got the white onion. Same thing with the vegetables. You have a cabbage, you have a purple cabbage. You have a green cabbage. But somehow this nigga says he don't see color. But this is the thing I want to say. To all of you niggas out there that call y'all selves conservative, man, y'all need y'all ass beat. And today, this is what a lot of people don't want to factor up and face. America is heading into civil war. America is heading into civil war. You're seeing this shit rise with Patriot Front, all these other knuckleheads out there. These white supremacists. And you got Stephen A. and Antoine Daniels who are forgivers of white supremacy. They are apologists for white supremacy. But I want you niggas to know one thing out there, and this is what I want you all to know. The day is going to come when you're going to have to reckon with the fact of the community that you fucked over. But here it is with this shit with Antoine, who I don't like him. I just don't like him. I don't like you, Antoine. And you want to go out and say Corey Holcomb sucking dick, niggas dick. No, motherfucker, you are sucking the dick of white supremacy. And you've been doing it. And you need your ass whooped for that, nigga. You need your ass whooped for sucking the dick of white supremacy. You understand? Stephen A., you out of place, man. You all over the fucking place. This money that you've gotten has given you a false narrative of what life is. Even Keith Olbermann came out and called you out. He wants you fired from that of Disney and ABC, ESPN. He wants your job. But the problem I have with you two niggas is that you all don't hold white people accountable. But everything that goes wrong out here, a black person sneezes in public, you two niggas are talking about it. Y'all are talking about it. It's a fucking issue with you all. And for you, Antoine, to go out to another man's platform and to disrespect his platform and to say that the disrespect came from him first, he was stating the obvious. But guess what, Antoine? You would never do my platform. You would never come south. Because had you said some shit like that to me, I'd have went into your shit quick. And this is the other thing I want to say about guys like you. You guys are quick to talk about the city you from. The city you from can't keep a nigga off your ass? Man, I'm from Detroit. What the fuck that mean? Niggas in Detroit get their ass whooped too. Nigga, I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. Home of the civil rights movement. When your mom and dad and them, a lot of these folks talk all this shit, nigga, I'm from Detroit. Y'all ran from hardship. All black folks didn't run. I am from the city that gave black people civil rights, gave the world civil rights. Not only did we do that, we also gave them the cheer factor. Here about 2 years ago. Yeah, we gave them the cheer factor about 2 years ago. We did. We did that. We did that. But like I'm telling you, you are quick. You're one of the ones quick to say, man, I'm from Detroit. I'm from Detroit. That shit don't mean that. Stephen A. Smith, man, I'm from Holland, Queen. I'm from the street. What the fuck that mean? Nigga, if you're doing shit that is out of character, people are going to call you out on it. Why? Because they need to. You two Negro doms, as I always say, are away from where you need to be. You all are not where you need to be. All you got to do is stand on business. Y'all are quick to call black people out for shit, But you don't call a white man out for anything. Nothing. But as I stated earlier, if a black man sneezes in the streets of America, you two motherfuckers on it. Y'all on it. And it's wrong. So a part of this show today is speaking on the aspect of what you two represent and what y'all have been representing, which is bullshit. You out on it. Why? Because they need to. You two Negro doms, as I always say, are away from where you need to be. You all are not where you need to be. All you got to do is stand on business. Y'all are quick to call black people out for shit, but you don't call a white man out for anything. Nothing. But as I stated earlier, if a black man sneezes in the streets of America, you two motherfuckers on it. Y'all on it. And it's wrong. So a part of this show today is speaking on the aspect of what you two represent and what y'all have been representing, which is bullshit. Straight bullshit. So don't get upset. Don't get upset because black people recognize what you two are and where you guys, what your mindset is and how you all have disrespected the community, how you have disrespected the community and the community all of a sudden holding you out or holding you accountable for the shit. You two motherfuckers are never to hold Donald Trump accountable for anything. Man, Donald Trump, the president. Donald Trump is also in the Epstein file. You two motherfuckers haven't said a fuck thing about that. Not yet. And you ain't going to. And this is why white people love you. Now, this is nothing against white people. This is not a bash fash for white people. But what it is, in essence, it's the fact of you two Negro dumbs do not hold them accountable for the fuckery. We're seeing all of these groups spring up who hate black people. Patriot Front. It's so many of them out there. The Ku Klux Klan are making a comeback. You all have yet to talk about this shit. And Donald Trump has given these people the gas can. Right here in Atlanta, yesterday, a white man called a black security guard all type of despicable things and hurl nigga at him like they were handing out free cheese. I've yet to see you talk about that, Antoine, or you, Stephen A. Not only that, this is the thing that gets me about Antoine Daniels. He's out here dissecting the show that he went on. And I'm going to say this, Antoine, in all truthfulness and honesty. If you were really about getting down, if you were truly about business, you don't have to leave the set and go out back. If a motherfucker disrespect me right there on the spot, I'm going into your shit. If you whoop me or I whoop you. But I know one motherfucking thing, you're going to know you was in a fight. And I'm going to pull out everything, including the kitchen sink on your ass. You could not have told me on my program, I'm sucking dick. And I not tested your jaw, excuse me. I had to go into your shit. And that's the problem with a lot of you guys. You, Stephen A., you, Antoine, who's Haitian, by the way, do not speak for black people. You never have, and you never could. So we should not get this shit misconstrued. We should not fuck it up. The premise of any of this. I want to go into something real quick before I close out here, because I've said enough. But what I want to do is the shit is so fucked up. Everybody's at Stephen A. You got Willie D coming out. Benzino has come out. And I want to go into a clip. I want to go into a clip of something that Benzino said.
I'll say it to your face. You are Uncle Tom, Django, Step and Fetch It, Uncle Ruckus, all rolled up in one. You're a coward, all right? All right? You definitely tap dance. What you don't know, right, is that when ESPN came with the Pat McAfee show, they had a plan. They said, you know what, we're going to give Stephen A. Smith a bunch of money because First Take's doing too good in the black community. Yeah, we got to get this thing back to what it's supposed to be. So here comes Pat McAfee. And shout out to Pat McAfee. I like his show. Pat McAfee caters to the white people. He got his guys with the mullets, the cowboy hats. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Stephen A. Smith, you was for us. Then all of a sudden you took a turn. They had a plan for you. They said, you know what? We're going to pay him this money. So he give him instructions to go out there and tap dance and disrespect as many black people, especially black women, because black women are on the come up. They strong. Their voices are strong. Let's get Stephen A. Smith to say some things about him. This way here, he'll lose a lot of his black following, and then Pat McAfee will be number one. They're just playing you out for money, you goofy motherfucker. You Kermit the Frog looking, invisible hairline ass, goofy ass motherfucker. Like, you're the worst. You're the worst. All right? I'll say it to your face, and I'll go further than that. I'll challenge your bitch ass to a boxing match. Celebrity boxing, me and you, Stephen A. Smith. Yeah. That's why Pat McAfee got LeBron on his show. Nobody wants to come on your show no more, Stephen A. Smith. All that, rah, rah, nobody cares anymore. You're losing followers. So, let's see if you take a man's. Hey, Stephen A.
Stephen A. I'm not far off from what I'm saying. Benzino called you out. He want to put foots to ass. Dude, you into it with every fucking body, man. You into it with everybody. You are into it with everybody, and you too fucking stupid to realize what you're doing. And let me do this in all sincerity. I don't want to have it where it's a complete bias, but let me pull this clip up. Let me pull this clip up of what Stephen A. said. Let me pull it up because, you know, I want to try to be unfair and not balanced. So let me pull this up. This is what Stephen A. had to say.
I'm from Hollis, Queens, bro. I'm from the streets of New York City. I go to the streets of America everywhere, all over this country. I'm inside and outside arenas. I'm inside and outside local businesses and stuff like that. I'm the ambassador for HBCU Week in concert with Ashley Christopher and other people. I've helped generate over 12,000 scholarships in excess of $150 million for black students. I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity. I ain't just down with a fraternity. That's a brotherhood. All of them are my boys. I was raised by 5 black women, Joy. I have 9 nieces. I have 2 daughters. Everybody black. I still go on to Hollis. On the business side, ESPN takes our show, First Take, to HBCUs, packed gymnasiums wherever we go. Black people don't like me? You sure? Walt Disney and HBCUs, when we start going on tours every year. We've been to Delaware State. We've been to Bethune-Cookman. We've been to Norfolk State. We've been to Winston-Salem State. We've been to Savannah State. Oh, yeah. We're going to Texas Southern next month. We don't stop. And I said we. Because in concert with the very organization that I work for that you accused me of being paid by just to talk about white, just to talk nastiest things about black people. What about what I celebrate? Black people.
So, this is the point. This is the decoy, people. The decoy is Stephen A. and Antoine will say, I'm doing A, B, and C. They're doing these things because these things are a connection, or it's a falsehood, a fallacy of really what they represent. You can't go out here and say, I'm doing all of these things, A, B, and C. But on the flip side of the coin, you're disrespecting the very black women who you are trying, or you're saying you holding up in honor. Once again, you being from a certain area does not depict what and who you represent. What you need to do is stand on your own merit and not the merit of the community you come from. Because although you come from that community, you don't live in that community anymore. Your money, your fame, your success has separated you from the community you come from. Because those things are the things that has elevated you to the level of you being able to disrespect your community. If you were living in that community today, and you had not reached the pinnacle that you have, you wouldn't be saying any of that shit, Stephen A. I can't speak for the Haitian. But what I can speak on is the fact of I know nigga shit when I see it, and I know the streets because I come from the street. And I love my people. And me loving my people is why I could never do what it is that you, Stephen A. and Antoine Daniels have done. And once again, Antoine is not connected. He's not connected. He's not connected to the black community. He's not connected to the black community. I don't give a fuck what he says. He's not connected to us. He better be careful with all this ICE shit going on. He better be really careful, because from what I'm gathering, they are now making their ways door to door to people's houses. And you got this man that's completely unhinged, and you just don't know what he'll do. But what I want to do before I close, I want to play this close out on this clip here with that of Corey Holcomb and that of Antoine. Okay, let's do that real quick.
Bring it down. I'm not getting into that. You dancing around it.
And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me, because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do.
Suck dick.
Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm going to give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit, homie.
I don't give a fuck about none of
Well,
this
I tell you
right
what.
now.
Watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
Okay, but that gay shit,
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
hey, homie,
about.
I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not crossing up on me.
Yo, we good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
We can put the microphone right down right now and go on back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to save your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll
say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me, because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how
Did I call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get to disrespect.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, we just getting loud. I ain't getting loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, this my show. This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit.
Right then and there, the show would have ended. I'd have fucked over Antoine Daniels. And this is the thing, Antoine, before I close, I want to extend an invitation to you to do the Chris Miles show. I know my platform is not anything like yours or Stephen A., but Stephen A. knows me. And you know me too. Everybody knows me. But I want to extend that invitation to you so I can disrespect you. And I want to see. Run that back, Turbo.